Well, I got a lot of positive responses to my latest video, so I was thinking maybe I should talk to that a little. It's a little low, so I am going to raise it up a little. It's too much. Let me see what I can do. Do some magic. No such thing as magic. Well, I actually have to have it a little further over so I can reach my laptop here. Let me see. Go all the way to the top. Christopher Seeley says, "We love you too, and I'll stand and sing with you as our ship goes down." Well, that is definitely very positive words from you. I'm still fighting my freaking phone here, because for some real reason my laptop, the microphone, stopped working. So I can't do my video screenshot. I have to, like the prior video to this one, I had to screen record with Camtasia and then use my phone face down and just record the video and then put them together into Camtasia in order to make it work. And that's apparently the way forward now for me on my laptop. I don't know, I have even been in contact with Microsoft regarding that, and they can't see there's anything wrong, but nevertheless my microphone don't work on my laptop. It's just, well, it's one of those things. Someone might want to shut me up, you know. And he also says, after all, we have better places to be. And yeah, we do. We should have better places to be. And then we got here, good to see you, sir. Oh, good to see you, my good sir. Happy holidays to you and yours. That is Ray Ovac Radio. I'm not sure I know who you are, but thank you. And of course, well, I say Merry Christmas. I don't say Happy Holidays, because I'm not gonna, you know, be nice in that matter there. If anybody in a store or something like that says Happy Holidays, I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas right up in their face, because that is what it is to me. And then we got Dancy Dude Von And, and he wrote in Danish. He's saying God Jul and thank you. And God Jul means Happy Christmas in Denmark. So that was on Danish, and thank you for that. And we got Andrew Munchkin. Man, it's been a while since I heard from you, that's for sure. Very long time. That's another one I haven't heard from in a long time, and that's Aaron. Welcome back, Aaron. But you're on the other channel for some reason. You should be on this one. And I actually have an explanation for what happened here. That was, I think it's 2 years, maybe 3 years ago, I got a copyright strike, or a, strike for being, speaking my mind. And YouTube didn't like that. So they gave me my third strike and terminated my channel. So here a couple of months ago, I had an email from YouTube saying that they removed my content due to a community violation. And I was thinking, why are they sending me that stuff? I mean, this channel is dead. They terminated that several years ago. And then they sent me an email all of a sudden telling me that I have violated their community guidelines. So I went in and appealed, and I said, in my appeal, I said to them, I don't understand what I did wrong. Can you please elaborate? And after that one, they came back and told me that they have removed my content and they have not applied a strike to my channel and please in the future, obey our community guidelines. And my channel was back up again. Duh. I'm like, that's freaking weird. How does that happen? And on the other channel I have now, the one I've been working on for a couple of years, I got less than 300 subscribers. And that's what I was saying, that I feel like I'm speaking to the choir, because I'm not the type that gives up, but I'm also being realistic. If I only have 275 or something subscribers on that channel, then there's not a lot of people listening. Or are there? I don't know, but I can see on my statistics, the video views, it's not looking too good. Actually, on Brighteon, which is naturalnews.com's video channel, and when I upload my stuff there, uncensored, I in one day have over 100 views, and I can, on the videos on my, this would be my primary channel, the Countdown Back Up to, than the other one, because here I got thousands of subscribers and I can reach more people, and maybe in that way we can maybe help each other a little better in communicating and be nice to each other, be nice to everyone for that matter. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to love each other, love your brother like you love yourself, right? So that's how it is now. And I'm super happy that happened, because I think it's Susan Bettinger, she's back again, and Barbell, Oregon. Yeah, I know you. You've been with me all along. I know you. And Susan Bettinger has been with me all along. Aaron has been with me for several years. I know that. And Munchkin has been with me for several years. And Barbell says, so glad you and your hear your thoughts again. More of you and less of Paul Begley, just you. Yeah, I can kind of understand what you mean, because he's a little loud, I know he's excited, but sometimes, you just have to count to 10 and just speak like normal people normally do. You don't hear me sit and I'm not like that, and I don't think he's like that. I think it's more like, yeah, that's just his role. And then we got Kara from Meterre, that's Louisiana. I told her a million times now that she needs to get out of Louisiana, and she's still here in Louisiana. She's a teacher, and I told her to get to Texas, because there are lots of jobs in Texas regarding teaching, educating children, or teens for that matter. I don't know what level she's on, if she's elementary school or, I don't know. But I hope you're doing good, and I hope you'll have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a nice weekend in Mississippi. And I finally get to answer you personally. And she says she's here. Good. Very good. And then we got Barbell again. She says to me that you've been missed. Love you. Yeah, I was kind of, man, losing this channel back then. It was kind of feeling like it was the death blow of some sorts. And I did not enjoy that, because I managed to build up a lot after all the other channels, which is 5 prior to that. After the infamous golf oil spill in 2010, it has been a quest for me to, as much as possible, to convey facts and the truth to you, and also my opinion, for that matter, because we are supposed to share opinions with each other. If we don't share opinions with each other, we don't learn anything from anybody. And That's what we see in today's society. That is, nobody's listening. It's meism. It's me, 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 me. Look at my orange hair or my purple hair. Look at all my body tattoos all over. You can't see any skin on me anymore, right? Clothing with holes in them. No modesty at all. I mean, right? I really don't like that. I don't appreciate that our youth has sunk so low that they think that looking like that is, wow, you're the SHIT, right? You're not contributing at all, and that's bloody sad. That is bloody sad, and that leads me to the next one coming up here. And then Pia M67 says in Danish to me, "Hvor har du været, Henning? A long time no see." Yeah, that's what I just explained. I mean, they killed me off, and somehow our Father in heaven, he did something to make me talk again and be heard. So I am going to take that as a wink. I am going to respect that, because this would not normally happen. And then we got the negative one, the only one negative one, and that is at Tell It Right. And he says, or she says, don't know, "Damn, this guy is still around. I remember like 13 years ago he was saying martial law and the end of the world was about to happen." Yeah, I did. And I still say that. Get it? You see, when I say something, a lot of people think that, oh, it's going to happen overnight, or it's going to happen in a week, maybe a month from now. But that's not how they operate. And that's something I don't understand, why people fail to understand that and see that. Because the things that is going on and has been going on for the last decade is leading up to a crescendo. It's leading up to a boiling point where they meet together. But that can't be done in a week. It can't be done in a month. It can't be done in a year, because with the pace they are seeking this goal of a one world government, this new world order, if they're operating too fast, people will put their brakes on and say, "Hey, no, 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 no. We ain't gonna go along with that." And then Satan's plans with his politicians that's running around in fancy suits and making a buckload of money, lying and gaslighting all the time. And all they're doing is laughing their asses off, drinking whiskey and smoking cigar when the day's work is over. Party on. That's what they do. Plus they do a lot of other nasty stuff, which we know about, regarding children. We know about that. So, Tell It Right. These people have to do what they do in increments. They have to put something in and then wait for people to adjust to the new norm. And then they come with another one, and then people slowly adjust to that new norm. Up the chain. Until we are right now where we are now. I mean, can you see this? Almost touching. Almost. Looking at a nuclear exchange between Russia and America. As I said in the other video, America is using, or Ukraine is using, American equipment to bomb Russia. And America is directly helping those missiles, guiding them to their target. As I said, that's a declaration of war. And let me tell you one thing. Putin, He is not joking. He's not bluffing. And here's something out in the water that we cannot detect. And they're autonomous. And if they don't get a certain signal daily, they're going to launch autonomously on American cities and other NATO targets, Western world targets. So I say we are this close, to all hell breaks loose. And then I can go over to the scriptures. Daniel talked about the 70 weeks. Well, we just passed the 70 weeks since the rebirth of the state of Israel. People returning to their own land. And Jesus also said that he will return in the new Jubilee. The new Jubilee just started. The Jubilee it's disputed, but from what I know, a Jubilee is 49 years. Yeah. So, if we look at the world situation as it is, and another thing is, regarding the increments, as I was talking about people with purple and orange hair, blue hair, whatever hair, looking like crap. To be honest, that's just my opinion. I'm old school. That kind of stuff wouldn't be accepted, not in my world. If I was an employer and someone come in and seeking a job looking like that, sorry. I'll hear you, but I won't hire you. End of story. I won't hire you because you have no decency, you have no modesty, you have no backbone. Your work ethics is probably out the window. You think you can make money by not doing anything and doing the job that you are supposed to do by being hired by me. My dad always told me, if you want something in the world, take your hands out of your pocket and work for it. Today's youth won't work. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. They just want to have hands out from the government. That's socialism. But who's paying for that? I'm paying for that, right? We're paying for that. But in the end, that chest with money is going to be empty. And there will be nothing left. It will be all gone. And what's going to happen then? It's going to sink into chaos. Complete anarchy. So it's not working like that. But with these increments, what they are seeking in this moment for the last, since Obama, what they're seeking is people losing their identity. And people losing their sense of nationality, meaning losing their sense of patriotism. They're kind of giving up and just saying, whatever, man. It's not worth fighting for one. I hate my country anyway. Yeah, but, okay, you hate America. You live here in America. I have an idea. You get online and you find an airline company, and then you buy yourself a one-way ticket to North Korea. And then you land there and step out on the ground. And then it will look like you stepped into Gulag, into an open prison. And when they find out that you can't leave because you bought a one-way ticket, you're going to end up in the Gulag, the real Gulag. And when you're in there, I assure you, you are going to think back on the country you came from. And you're going to wish that you bloody stayed home. That you actually did something for your country. Like JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask, what you can do for your country. And that mentality is gone, especially in the youth. Gone out the window. And in that situation, it is very easy for them who is in power to manipulate you and making you think that everything's going to be okay. It's not going to be bloody okay. They're gaslighting you. To them, you're just a useless eater. You need to preserve your sense of nationality. You need to preserve your own dignity. You're not to listen to these people in suits and ties, drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, and getting rich on corruption for your money. You put them in there. You voted for them. And what are they doing? They turn around and bite the hand that feeds them. That's exactly what they're doing. And I know, yeah, I have to go there. There's so many people. I understand. But there's so many people that think that Trump is our savior. Jesus is our savior. To me, he's just controlled opposition. Why do I say that? Because he's still alive, right? If he really was opposition, he would be dead. I guarantee you that. They would put someone who can actually fire a rifle accurately. And another thing is, what I want you to do before you start bashing me for it, I want you to go on Google. I want you to go and search on Trump Tower, floor 66. Look at pictures. In there, in that penthouse apartment, you will find everything that has to do with mythology, with Freemasonry. He got gold everywhere in there. The two pillars, the symbol of Freemasonry, the two pillars. Everywhere, pretty much on every side of the wall and any intermediate walls in the room, the two pillars are there. Greek gods, which is an abomination to our Lord. Those kinds. The fallen angels. So you get my point now. Just go look at the pictures. And then go look at Freemasonry symbology. Compare the pictures with each other. And you will find out I'm right. And I say I identify as a conspiracy theorist. My pronouns is I told you so. So that's where we are. It's going in increments, Mr. Tell It Right. Oh, I got 2 new messages. Are you kidding me? They're just pouring in. You got to be kidding me. Morpheus, hey, how you doing? It's been a while too. He says, great weekend, Henning. Safe travels. God bless you. Thank you. Good deal. You're still around. I like that. I'm glad I got this channel back. And Kara says again, Merry Christmas, Henning. Merry Christmas, Kara, and Merry Christmas to your family. Make sure you get out of Louisiana, okay? Now, not tomorrow. Yesterday. I told you that a couple of years ago. Get the hell out. Kara, there are no excuses. I have told you exactly what's going to happen to Louisiana. And it will happen to Louisiana. It's going to be underwater. All of it. And those who are there when it happens, they're all going to drown. The undertow, because of the land sinking down, is going to suck everybody so deep that they won't have air enough to get to the surface again. Meaning, you die. New Madrid goes off. Game over. It's too late to leave. You won't get anywhere unless you have a boat. That too will be sucked down. The vacuum will be so vast. You'll just plunge in and everything will follow with it. Debris coming from atop, concrete buildings. Just landing on top of you, that won't kill you, but it will push you down, 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 and you're gone. It's going to be horrific. And I've said that approximately 40 million people will die when New Madrid goes off, and it will go off. There's no question about it. It will. But it hasn't happened yet. And then I can say to Tell It Right, oh, he says it's going to happen. But when it's going to happen? I don't know. I don't know that. And I don't think the Father is going to tell me that in a dream or a vision or something like that. I don't think so. But I've just done my research on the subterranean and what was happening in the Gulf oil spill, and linking those two together and see exactly how it's going to play out. Why do you think you got saltwater intrusions in the rivers and the outlets? Because of the Gulf oil spill. I told you so. I did. I told you so. I told you in 2010 that this would happen. Salt water would start to come out through the ground up and pollute your aquifers, meaning your drinking water, and it will pollute and kill life inland in the rivers, Mississippi River, Missouri River, Arkansas River, Red River. It's killing it. But that's many years ago. Nobody listened. Oh, Tell It Right can say, oh man, yeah, but nothing has happened yet. Do you want it to happen? Honestly? Is that what you're saying? You want it to happen? You want 40 million people dead? Is that really what you wish for? Okay. I suggest something then. You become best friend with Kim Il-sung in North Korea. If you have that mindset, oh man, he will hire you on the spot. Oh yeah. You will be his little pearl. You get me now? And as my father also said, and that is to you, Tell It Right, if you don't have anything nice to say, keep your mouth shut. Take that. But I don't think you have the age nor understanding to know what I'm talking about, what I mean. Apparently not. Or maybe you do. But you're one of those that wants everything to happen when someone says it's going to happen. 2,000 years ago, Jesus sat on the Mount of Olives and told people what is going to happen in the end times. Daniel, thousands of years ago, said it. Ezekiel said it. Isaiah said it. Amos said it. Hosea said it. Thousands of years ago. What will happen in the time that we are in now? So because I said it 10 years ago, you think my words are going to have more weight than the prophets of the Old Testament and Yeshua himself? Tell it right, right? I just told you right. So let's cut to the chase. We are in the end days. And I cannot tell you on a timeline exactly what date, because I don't give out dates. I can't say, it's going to be on December 25th. A nuclear bomb is going to go off in New York City and ruin Christmas for everyone. No. When it happens, it happens. Jesus said, watch. What does he mean by that? He means watch the signs. What's going around comes around. That's what he meant. Watch therefore, and see to you not deceived. For many will come in my name, and you should be persecuted for my name's sake. He said those things, and these things are happening these days. You cannot be allowed to be a Christian anymore in this country, unless you live in the Bible Belt. You're living up in the Northeast. You are going to be met with some, you're a Christian? Ew, you're weird. That kind of mentality. You go to California, well, I won't say everybody in California is bad. They're not. The vast majority of Californians are actually Republicans, meaning they are for the Constitution of America. It's just these cities. They're the ones that sit on the power and the weight when the elections, or selections, should we say. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. And I can say Merry Christmas again. And by all this, I just received on my Resurrected channel, you're going to hear from me again, like this. Not just Mike and Paul sitting and talking and talking and talking. But I did notice something Mike said last time, this first day. He said something about the weather. He said something about that's going to cause a huge death toll in America. Huge. We'll just have to wait and see if that one is correct, because a lot of the things that he has talked about with Paul has actually happened. Because apparently Mike knows something. He's not a prophet, but he knows something. And there's the Dr. Deagle report too, saying that in 2025 there will be around 115 to 120 million people left in America. The rest is dead. What could cause such a loss of human life? Mushroom clouds? Advanced exotic weaponry? I don't know. We'll just have to see. But Yeshua said, be prepared. He also said that we need to warn each other. We need to alert each other. We need to be each other's best friends. Help each other. Because I've said that for a decade now too. If you're going into this scenario of hopefully survive, if you are self-serving, you will be the first casualties. You're going to die in one way or another. You borrowed time and you're not going home because you were one of those who didn't listen to his word. You cannot be self-serving. We are all, as I said, in this same sinking ship. And if you only think about yourself, you're the first one going in the water, head first. Because someone's going to throw you over the board. Because you're selfish, egotistic ass. That's just how it is. That's how the world works. When people are in a situation where almost all hope is up, it's gone, they are going to be very upset if they find out that you are one of those that just want to think for yourself. Well, you are supposed to think for yourself, right? but only to serve yourself, not helping anybody but yourself. They're not going to accept that. You can guarantee that. So yeah, it didn't happen exactly in the time frame that some of you has interpreted what I said. I never gave you a date. I said it will happen. Jesus didn't give his disciples a date, but he told them to watch for those signs. And those signs are already here, playing out as I speak. God bless you.